Hello Taurus, welcome to another love reading. This one's going to be all about the person that you are thinking about or connecting with at this time. What are their true feelings, thoughts, intentions towards you? What do you need to know about them? Keep in mind that these readings are meant to be general, so they will not resonate with every Taurus watching, and not every Taurus reading will be for you. For Taurus. See what we get for you guys. Huge thank you to everyone who has liked, shared, subscribed, commented. Thank you so much. Okay, we got Knight of Wands reverse. All right, Taurus, let's see what else we have for you. Five of Cups. Someone here that you couldn't rely on, someone in and out of your life, someone unwilling or unable to commit with the Knight of Wands reverse. We got Seven of Pentacles here. So remorse, regret, someone could be missing you. With the Five of Cups, someone could be thinking about the past. These two cards, to me, when they come out together, Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, I think of someone looking back at what they've done, looking back at the effort they've put in, at what they've gained and lost. Someone here is looking back at what has happened in the past, basically. For Taurus, please. Eight of Wands reverse. Some sort of movement that came to a stop, communication that's not coming through, communication that might be intercepted. We got the Devil, Capricorn energy here. Some sort of unhealthy attachment, or maybe someone feels bound. There could be also desire, temptation, obsession. We'll clarify all of these to see what's going on. One more for Taurus, please. One more for Taurus. The Hangman. Again with the thinking. Seven of Pentacles, the Hangman. Now the Hangman is someone who is able to look at things from a different angle. Someone who's willing to let go, let things flow naturally. The Hangman is more trusting, so they kind of just hang in suspension, like in limbo. I don't really get a lot of sense of movement with the Hangman. Typically, they are just thinkers in my mind. And as a reader, I take them to be someone who is thinking a lot about something, seeing things from a different perspective and letting things happen as they're meant to. Bottom of the deck, we have Death. Scorpio energy here with Death. Some sort of change, ending, something being transformed in this situation. Now, this could be for those of you who are already with someone, or it could be for those of you that don't have anybody yet. We'll see what comes out. But what I see is that there's someone here in this connection, whether you or the person you're thinking about, they're looking back at the past, what went down, where they invested, if anything's going to come out of it. There's something here happening with communication that's someone's not able to commit or not wanting to commit. And I feel like the communication is either blocked or there is no communication. Now with the Devil here, right under the Five of Cups, I feel like someone's looking at the past and at the choices they've made, the unhealthy attachments they are involved in. Maybe they feel tied or bound to something or someone. And I feel like it has to do with the past. Five of Cups energy, it could be someone missing you, obsessive over the past and how they feel about you. But it could also mean that someone could be obsessing over how much they regret what has happened. So let's clarify. Please excuse my nails. They look like a hot mess. I haven't been able to go to the nail salon, so I've been doing my nails myself, and that's always a mess. So just ignore them for now. I'm hoping to fix that sometime in the future here. Okay, let's try another shuffle. That one was terrible. for Taurus, please. Let's clarify. This is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. I've been using this for the personal readings and really have been loving it. For Taurus, please. All right, Taurus, let's get into this. Let's start with this Knight of Wands reverse. Honestly, this is one of the worst nights to get in reverse, just because this Knight is, when he's in reverse, he's not here for a long time. He's here for a good time, if you know what I mean. Can't really count on them for anything. They only think about themselves, what they want. We got the Nine of Pentacles. So it's almost like someone here really values their freedom. Let's see what else we can get. Page of Pentacles reverse. Again, this is someone who possibly made some sort of offer and took it back, or the offer was not very solid to begin with. Page of Pentacles reverse could also mean that someone's not able to put in the work or the effort into making this happen, which goes very well with this Knight of Pentacles reverse. I mean, Knight of Wands reverse, sorry. Tell me about the Knight of Wands reverse, please. One more. Someone here, I really get the sense someone here wanted to be single. Three of Wands reverse. So someone's no longer waiting for something to happen. Someone's no longer on standby. The Three of Wands reverse, to me, it means that someone is too impatient and no longer wants to wait, or there's nothing there for them to wait for. For example, is someone could have sent out a text, they didn't get a response, and so now they're moving on. For example, you know, they're not waiting around for a message back. Bottom of the deck here, I have the Six of Cups reverse. Again, with the past being a factor here. Someone's stuck in the past. When the Six of Cups is reversed, someone is stuck in the past, unable to let go of the past. Tell me about the Five of Cups, please. Ten of Swords reverse. What else for the Five of Cups, please? For Taurus. Page of Swords. Someone here is watching someone else. This could be your person watching you, or you watching someone else on social media, wanting to communicate, wanting to send a message here with the Page of Swords. This is like the Let's Talk card. And with the Ten of Swords reverse, I feel like there was some sort of painful ending here, something that felt maybe like a betrayal, something that was hard to get over here, but someone's coming out of it. Someone is, that card to me as a reader is also about kind of forgiveness and healing. You're able to forgive someone for how they hurt you just so that you can move on, so that you can be free. Tell me one more, please, for this Five of Cups. What else can you tell me about this Five of Cups? King of Pentacles reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone here really struggled. This King of Pentacles reverse is not the best partner to have. Actually, they tend to be very selfish. They think about themselves, material things, bad with money. I also see them as someone who is so concerned with looking good and appearances that they don't realize what they're losing. You know, they put value in the wrong things. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. This wanted to come out earlier while I was shuffling. Someone wants to really communicate this message quickly. This, I feel like, is going to be fast. This Page of Swords, this message coming in, I feel like it's going to happen quickly. It could be that this King of Pentacles in reverse wants to heal whatever happened, wants to communicate, you know, their regret for what happened. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. This is all about investing, having doubts that your investments will grow. wondering if you invested in the right thing, if you put in your time and effort in the right thing, waiting for something to bear fruit. So let's see. What's this Seven of Pentacles about? Oh, and I flipped these two cards without meaning to, so I'm going to show them to you. I have the Queen of Cups reverse with the Ten of Wands reversed. Ten of Wands reversed is someone that has to let go of a burden because they can no longer carry that burden. Could also mean bad health. Queen of Cups reversed tends to be someone who's clingy, needy, emotionally unstable. Their emotions are all over the place. Their intuition is blocked because they're so overcome with emotion. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And emotion doesn't just have to be like crying, you know, sadness. It could also be anger. It could be disappointment, etc. You know, their emotions are all over the place, and so they're not able to think or see a situation clearly. That's why their intuition is blocked. Tell me about this Seven of Pentacles one more, please. For the Seven of Pentacles. What else can you tell me for Taurus? Temperance, Sagittarius energy here. Balance, patience, moderation, something coming together. I feel like someone's waiting for something. Waiting for a burden to be dropped, waiting for the balance to be restored. Temperance is all about blending two things together in the right way so that they come together in harmony, so that they blend easily. And that takes time and patience. Bottom of the deck here, Three of Swords. Definitely someone wants to heal a situation that's very painful. They possibly want to figure out how they can invest their time and effort, specifically their time, in making something come together here. Wow, the Hierophant reverse right after that. This could be a broken commitment, a broken contract here. Maybe that's why this Queen of Cups is so emotional, because someone might be dropping a burden here that's very painful. Three of Swords could be a third-party energy. Doesn't have to be. That's just going to be for some of you, but I'm mentioning it because Three of Swords reverse is definitely third party. So let's see what else we can get for this Eight of Wands. Tell me about this Eight of Wands reverse. Okay. Yeah, we got the Ten of Pentacles reversed. This is definitely the card for me of some sort of broken family unit, broken long-term commitment, or financial, or just instability. It doesn't have to be financial, but some sort of instability. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Maybe that's why there's no communication, or the communication is blocked or delayed, or the movement here is blocked or delayed. Tell me more about this Eight of Wands reverse. There's the Queen of Pentacles. So we have a King of Pentacles, a Queen of Pentacles, and a Queen of Cups. 3 people minimum there. This Queen of Pentacles is upright, however. So when I have a pair and one of the partners is upright and the other one's reversed, that tells me they're not seeing eye to eye. There's no there's a fracture there. Something going on in that partnership. I really think that this has to do with a long-term commitment, possibly. Tell me more about this Eight of Wands reverse for Taurus. Tell me more about this Eight of Wands reverse. Oh, we got Strength card. Leo energy here with the Strength card. It's very interesting to me that there's a Ten of Pentacles reversed with a Queen of Pentacles upright. The Queen of Pentacles upright tends to be secure, stable. They are good partners. They are good with the home. I'm thinking that this Queen of Pentacles is the one that needs courage to rebalance this instability. There's something here that's unstable, unsecure. A unit that is broken in some way, a commitment that is broken in some way. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is trying to find the strength and the courage to deal with this King of Pentacles up here. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles reverse. Behind that, we got the Lovers in reverse. So the Lovers in reverse to me is a bad choice in love, a poor choice in partner, not having good judgment when choosing a partner, etc. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is possibly has had doubts about the partner that she chose, the choices she's made. Again, evaluating the past here. Tell me about the Devil. And that could be you, Taurus. It could be your person. Does not have to be a female just because it's a queen. It's all about the energy behind the card there. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Sagittarius, a water sign, another earth sign. What else do we have? We have air here as well. Scorpio. There's Death card again. Death card with the Devil. Very interesting. Like, again, an ending or transformation to a toxic or unhealthy attachment here. Tell me more about the Devil. Someone's putting an end to this energy. Five of Pentacles. Possibly because they feel like this energy is just causing them to struggle. It's a constant struggle here. There's no warmth. Which to me translates to no love here. Possibly the communication is very bad or just causes more separation between the partners. If this is somebody that you're already with, which I feel like for a lot of you it is. Tell me more about this Devil. For others of you, this is your person, the person you're interested in. They're going through this right now where they have to put an end to a toxic situation. Seven of Pentacles. Someone here is waiting for the right time to do this. Someone's evaluating if this is going to end up in their favor, if this is going to work out for them. Five of Swords at the bottom here. I saw the Five of Swords at the bottom when I was putting one of these cards up here. I saw it at the bottom of the deck. I glanced at it. So here it is again. So I think it's very important. There's been some sort of fight, deception, some sort of loss here of something is not good in terms of communication. There could be someone here who all they care about is winning an argument, winning against you. And so whatever situation they put you in, it's very unfair. It's not very even. This person with the Five of Swords, they tend to kind of, for example, they bring up old stuff and, you know, it's almost like they're trying to like figure out all of the ammo that they have against your one sword. They bring like 3 or 4, you know, it's very uneven, unfair. And again, it's all done because they want to win, not because they care. I feel like someone here wants out of this energy. I have 2 5s here. Again, change, challenge. That's what the number 5 means with the Death card. Someone wants to put an end to this energy. Someone wants a change in their life. Tell me about the Hangman. And this could very well be you, Taurus. You could be this Queen of Pentacles energy. You could be the person that wants to transform your life. Tell me about the Hangman. Oh my gosh, we got the Five of Swords again. Seeing this in a new perspective. So this Five of Swords energy, you're seeing it from a new angle. It's brought you clarity about your situation, where you find yourself in. We have the Sun reversed. You could have children with this person, because I have 2 cards here. I have the Sun, again with Leo energy, and I have the Ten of Pentacles, which is a card for me of family and children are involved there. You also have 3 10s, by the way. It's all about completions, endings, and new beginnings, which is what the Death card is about as well. I feel like this person who is seeing the 5 of Swords energy, who is seeing things in a new perspective, they're realizing that they're not really happy, that the happiness doesn't last. Tell me more about this Hangman for Taurus. Queen of Wands, 3rd Queen here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This Queen of Wands takes action. She gets what she wants. She gets things done. She is fearless. I feel like there's something that you see, that you have your eye on, that you're headed towards. With the Magician reversed, you could be blocked or unable to manifest something at this time, just because you might not have all of the resources. You might be still trying to deal with whatever this 7 of Wands is for, which to me, the 7 of Wands reverse tends to be someone who kind of gives up, doesn't want to fight anymore. So you could be wrapping this up, and that might delay this manifestation here with the Magician reversed. This could also be that someone around you, you can't trust them. The Magician reverse, that's also a sign that there's someone around you that you cannot trust. Be careful. But what I see here most of all, Taurus, is I see, and I'm going to just say that this is you, just for the ease, to make things easier, but it could also be reverse. You know, it could be about your person instead. But for now, I'll just say that this is you. I think that you've been seeing someone for who they are, seeing someone, you know, you can't rely on them, you can't count on them for anything. They are not around when you need them. And I feel like you're sick of this. You're sick of the lack of commitment, the lack of stability. You are feeling like there was some sort of betrayal in this relationship, some sort of deception, something that was very painful for you. And I feel like this person that you're dealing with wants to still talk about it, but I think you're just thinking of a way out. You're thinking that you can't do this anymore. That's what this 10 of Wands reverse is. You don't want to have to deal with this. You want to have balance and harmony in your life. And I feel like you're not getting that right now. There's no happiness here, you know? And over here, I feel like you're trying to find the courage to do what needs to be done to bring back the stability in your life, to bring back the security. I feel like in your mind, you're also thinking that you don't have to deal with this, because you don't. Something here, I feel like all you're thinking about is, how do I change my life? Like, look at this person. Look at their face. You know, they're kind of just like, well, this isn't working out. How do I fix my life? What do I do now? You know, and I don't think it's a coincidence that I have the Death card here with the Devil. It's like you want to transform this unhealthy environment that you find yourself in, where you feel alone, you feel abandoned, you feel like you're not loved or appreciated. And here's the 5 of Swords. You recognize it for what it is. You know that it's unfair. The battles you have with this person, the conversations, the fights you might have with this person, you know it's unfair. You know that even if there are good times, they don't last. You know you have to take action. You know, you're seeing all of this clearly. I feel like this is someone's progression from like feeling insecure and unstable up to, I got this. You know, you can do this kind of energy. Very interesting reading. I'll leave it here, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you got something out of it. Thank you again to everyone who has liked, shared, subscribed, and commented. I read all of your comments. And if it resonates with you, let me know. I love to hear from you. And yeah, I hope to see you in another video, Taurus. Take care.